Hi guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to paint a Star Wars clone trooper. So the first thing you want to do is transfer your image. Now to make it easier on yourself, if you put the paper with the design on top of a white canvas, you can actually see where you need to apply your pastels to make it transfer. Once you have everything covered, flip it around, tape it to your canvas, and go over with a pencil over all the lines. Once you're done with that, remove the paper. When you get done transferring your image, all you need to do now is go over it again with a pencil. This is a safety measure I do to make sure none of the lines get smudged. Now just paint the background black. I'm going in with a black Posca pen and getting all the details in the face. Now I'm going to go in and clean up the white with some white paint. Once you're done with that, add a second coat and your painting is done. All you have to do is add your varnish. I'm actually going to resin this painting because I think it's more durable and it makes it look more glossy. If you want to go that route, the first thing you want to do is tape off your painting. Once you're done taping off, we're going to move on to making the resin. I did put a resin calculator in the description so you guys can follow along too. My canvas is a 10 by 8 inch canvas and it told me to use 82 milliliters of resin. You're going to divide that in half, that way you can do 1 part hardener and 1 part resin. Once you have that all measured out into a cup, I'm going to add my glitter and stir slowly for 3 minutes. So this part is very important. Do not mix fast. If you mix it fast, it will create air bubbles. So make sure you go really slow. I do want to tell you guys this is the speed I'm actually stirring at, but in a minute you'll see it go a lot faster. That part is sped up. I am not stirring that fast, so make sure you go really slow for the stirring and time for 3 minutes. Once you are done with your resin, you need to prep the painting. Take a paper towel and wipe all the dust off, and then prop it up on anything that you have lying around. I'm going to be using paint bottles. Now I'm going to put on my gloves and start pouring. Once you start pouring your resin, pour most of it, but leave some in the container for touch-ups. Spread it out evenly throughout the whole canvas. Make sure you get the sides and the corners. And make sure before you even start pouring your resin that your surface is level. That is very important because you don't want it to just run off one side only. So I'm going to be doing multiple checks around the corners to make sure there's no air pockets. Now that you're done pouring the resin, you have a couple of different ways on how to get rid of the bubbles. Your first way to get rid of the bubbles is you can use a lighter. Just lightly go over the bubble with a flame and it should pop. If it doesn't pop for those more stubborn bubbles, you can take a sharp needle and poke it. Another option you have other than the torch or a flame is you can spray rubbing alcohol. I tried it for this painting, but I don't really like using rubbing alcohol. It doesn't get rid of the bubbles, so I'd highly recommend, if this is your first time, just to use a lighter. While this is curing, make sure you check back in it every 20 minutes to make sure no more bubbles has rise to the top. After about 40 minutes and you've checked it a couple times, put a lid over it so no dust or debris can drop in your resin, and let it cure for 24 hours. After the 24 hours, make sure you remove whatever you have it propped up on, and then you can remove the tape. After it is done curing for 24 hours and you've removed the tape, your Star Wars painting is done. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like and subscribe for more content like this. And until next time, bye!